It is time for the weekly polling update. Joe Biden versus Donald Trump, who is leading right now nationally and, of course, in battleground states and some other random states that I'll pick out while we're looking at these at this data. So allow me to go down here in the corner so we can get a full view on what is going on. I picked 538 because they have really the best way of weighing different polls, and they were the most accurate in 2016 when it came to that election. So I'm going to stick with them from now on and what their averages are showing. So first, let's start with national. So Biden continues to sit in the lead fairly comfortably by 10.5 points. Now, usually, most general elections tend to narrow near the end. This one's different. People are really making up their minds and are largely siding with Biden over Trump. I still think, personally, the gap should be a lot wider. I shared a recent poll. This was, I think, 2 weeks ago now. But I shared a poll who Canadians would pick between Biden and Trump. Canadians that are conservative, Canadians that vote for the Conservative Party in Canada, side with Biden by about, I believe it's 62% over Trump. So Canadian conservatives are more for Joe Biden than America is as a whole. That said, this is still a comfortable lead. And if this continues, expect Joe Biden to, when it comes to the popular vote, there aren't even any conservatives predicting that Trump's going to win the popular vote. Really, this all comes down to the Electoral College. Everyone expects Biden to win the popular vote. Also, though, of course, whenever we show polls like this, I have to bring up the fact that Trump continues to undermine the elections. He continues to spread doubt about mail-in balloting. Who knows if he may try and stop the count of the mail-in ballot after the election. So putting all that aside, if everything is equal and people that want to vote can vote, this is what the national lead would likely look like. But let me go to some battleground states now. Start with Arizona, which has become a new battleground. Biden leading by 3.9, almost 4 points here. As you see, it's been fairly consistent, actually, throughout this race. So at no real point, except for back in the beginning of the year, had Trump led. But now you got Biden up there sitting pretty good at 3.8 in Arizona. Of course, part of this is the McCain family backing Biden over Trump. They have apparently they have some sway there over Republicans. So I'm sure that's part of it. Let's go to let's see here. Florida. Look at that. Also 3.9. So this is one, again, Florida's been fairly close. You saw it really narrow here at the end of September. But Biden appears to be increasing his lead steadily more recently. Oh, now sitting at 4.2. I got to make sure the line's all the way at the end. So 4.2. Let me just double check Arizona just to make sure I had the correct. No, 4.3. Okay. This line sits where it wants. No, it is 3.8. Jesus Christ. Okay. I think it's 3.8. There we go. Back to Florida. So it appears to be, assuming nothing else changes here. Now it's 4.1. All right. Anyways, around the high threes, low fours. So looking good right now for Biden in Florida. Let's go to Georgia. Another one that's been really close. Biden right now leading by 1.3. This is going to be maybe the closest state in terms of states that can go either way. Because this really has been back and forth, as you can see here, just constantly throughout the race, going back and forth. So we will see if this continues. Let's check out Iowa. Look at that. So in a recent video, I showed you that in Iowa for the Senate race, you have Greenfield, who's a Democrat, leading Joni Ernst there, the GOP senator, by about 6 points. Here, Biden is barely leading Trump, but he's leading by 0.2. This will be a close one, and I think may depend on that Senate race. But there you go. This, in fact, yeah, over any other state, this actually may be the closest state is Iowa. Let's check out. Let's check out Michigan. Biden leading quite well there. 7.8. This seems to almost be a lock at this point. Again, assuming people can vote, and there's no real issues there. Which, yes, I know is a big assumption. There's definitely going to be some, it's going to be long lineups, of course, all of that. But I think people that want to vote against Trump, they're going to be committed because they want to get him out. So they will stay on those lines. Let's check out Nevada. All right. Biden looking pretty good there. 6.4. Good. Let's go to North Carolina. Biden leading by 3.1. Man, this election it's very possible. You will see a massive win for Biden. Assuming all this goes right, assuming people can vote, this would be a landslide. And really, you're not seeing Trump tighten in any of these polls. Not nationally, not state by state. Ohio has been really close, though. Let's check Ohio. All right. This is really close. Trump leading by 0.2. This is a weird state. Ohio's a weird state to me. Yeah. I don't really get it, but there you go. Trump's fooled enough people there. Let's check out Pennsylvania. 6.8. All right. Yeah, see, this is the thing as well. If Biden's able to flip enough states like Arizona, like Georgia, Florida, losing a state like Ohio doesn't really matter if he's winning everything else. So, and right now he basically is. Let's check out South Carolina. Trump doing really well there, as expected. Though it's tightening. It's tightened quite a bit. It used to be leading by 12.5 points. It's now down to about 7.3, but that's still a big lead for Trump. A few more here. Texas. This has been a close one as well. Trump now leading by 1.4, almost 1.5 points. Really close. Now 1.7. Really close race. It was tighter around July. Has since widened a little bit. So Trump has gained a bit here in Texas. But again, this is really close. What's left? See Virginia. Okay. Biden's pretty good in Virginia. And it's widening. 13.4. One more. Two more. I want to do West Virginia. All right. There you go. Though I do want to check out at some point Paula Jean Swearengin running in West Virginia for Senate. Would love to see her in the Senate, but that's going to be a tough race. And let's check out Wisconsin. Biden leading there, 7.7. All right, so for the most part, Biden's looking pretty good. Of course, all of this depends on people voting and depends on the votes, the ballots actually being counted. All the mail-in ballots being counted. A lot of Democratic voters are going to vote by mail. Trump is trying to basically ensure that the mail-in balloting vote is at least viewed as something that is not to be trusted. So what more will he do there? Will he be able to stop the count of the vote if he's able to claim election on Victory Day with same-day voting? If he's leading on Election Day, which seems less and less likely, the wider this lead gets for Biden, who knows? But all things equal, Biden right now is on track for a landslide victory.